Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. You see, the Ukrainians keep talking about the major counteroffensive that's going to take Crimea, going to push the Russians to Vladivostok, and they're going to win the war. Putin is going to be, and everybody else is going to have a kumbaya, loving life and afterlife, happy. Now, what happens here? I think they're just BSing. More and more voices, different voices from their camp, start doubting that the counteroffensive will have any, if you know what I mean. And I have three examples here. I have three articles from the past, I think, 2 days. Because I saw the first article, I said, maybe just, I saw the next one, I said, what the hell? And the third one, whoa. So these are three articles from three different angles. Different sources, the Ukrainian sources I'm talking the sources who make some claims that are very skeptical that the Ukrainian counteroffensive will do anything or anything major. And I've seen many more, but I don't want to keep you here 3 hours. Let's stay, I would like to, but I don't think you're going to stay 3 hours here. So this is the new voice of Ukraine. And this is from May 9th, 2023. Senior Polish security official urges not to hurry Ukrainian army into counteroffensive. So this is Polish. So don't hurry. Wait. All right, we're going to get into its details later. After I'm going to go to the next article, which we have the Czech president, according to Ukrainska Pravda, warns Ukraine against hurried counteroffensive. The Ukrainians, remember, they say they're ready. Okay, why would these guys say this? And the third one, which I think is another example, Ukrainian counteroffensive could succeed only on a small section of the front. New Voice of Ukraine, this comes from a retired UK general. All these are Ukrainian sources, not Russian sources, that would try to drag the whole counteroffensive down. So let's go with the Polish one, right? Senior Polish security official urges not to hurry. So let's see, are they waiting for F-16s or what the hell are they doing? Stanislav Zarin, the acting deputy of the minister coordinator of special services in Poland, has called on Ukraine's allies not to rush Kiev into launching its long-anticipated counteroffensive against Russian invasion forces. It is not, and I'm quoting, in the West's interest to rush the Ukrainians, end quote, he wrote on Twitter. And I'm quoting again, countries supporting Ukraine should be aware that the effectiveness of actions in the coming weeks will depend on the level of preparation of the military operation and its logistical base. That's true, my man. The problem is this. They claim that if they give some time to the Russians will be able to get their shit together as well. So that's why they're in a hurry. That's why they claim. And I'm going to read it right here in Polish, yes? Okay, just nice try. Zarin said that it was necessary to plan actions and prepare well, while the information about pressure on Ukraine, and I'm quoting, doesn't contribute to efficiency. Well, I told you why they say that they should do it now. Starting, and I'm quoting, an offensive without proper preparation could negate the Ukrainians' chances to change the situation at the front, end quote, the official said. Now, earlier, Czech President Petr Pavel also privately warned Ukraine's leadership about the dangers of rushed counteroffensive. That was so private that we have it right here. This guy came out, where is he? Right here. This guy came out first and he came logical. Then he got attacked. He was the general, I think, or he is a general. I think he was a NATO general, something like that. He came with something I don't know, about when he got elected, after he got elected, not in the office yet. He said that the Ukrainians should maybe we have to negotiate at one point or something like this. And everybody was like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. And then he changed tune. He went over there to the theme park in Kiev, and he went over there and he showed his respect to Zelensky, actually to the United States, as a lapdog, and now he's where he is supposed to be, you know. So Czech President Petr Pavel has privately warned the Ukrainian leadership against a disaster of a hurried counteroffensive. So, this is the war hero who chaired NATO's military committee until 2018 and was, what war hero? What war did Czech Republic fight? This 1993? Jeez, that was a war? Okay. Anyway, was awarded by the Czech and French governments for rescuing French troops besieged by Serbs during the 1993 Bosnian War. Well, I guess he was. But anyway, if he did that, I guess he is. Said that Kiev recognizes that there are gaps in Ukraine's ability to attack Russian troops successfully. And I'm quoting, apparently they still have a feeling that they do not have everything to start a successful operation or successful an operation. Anyway. So yeah, they need F-16s and more tanks and maybe some more armies. Next one. The new voice of Ukraine. Ukrainian counteroffensive could succeed only on a small section of the front. British general, former general, retired. In the interview, he cautioned against having too much hope. Woohoo! He doesn't have anything to lose, so I guess he tells the truth. For Ukraine's near-term counteroffensive. According to his data, Ukraine has prepared around 60,000 troops for the operation, while Russia has roughly 300,000 on the front lines with another 200,000 in reserve. So, even under favorable conditions, Barons, that's his name, the general's name, says that such an operation could only be carried out on a front section of no more than 25 kilometers, 17 miles or so, creating the numerical advantage necessary for a breakthrough. Well, breakthrough with what? You need a big number of equipment and money, yeah, and men to continue. With those guys, how far are you going to go with 60,000 people? Jesus Christ. Baron believes it makes sense to choose a location where important logistical nodes, such as Crimea, can be cut off from the bulk of enemy forces, or to penetrate deep into the well-fortified Russian defenses to threaten their rear. Yeah, and then they will surround you. Anyway, this is what I could find about people kind of doubting, or at least saying, oh, hold your horses, take it easy. Maybe you need more preparation. And those 60,000 people, I think there's just... Well, the Russians don't have a lot, but 60,000 is not a lot, just to put it this way, for a counteroffensive, because let's say they succeed in breaking the front. Right? Break the front and go. How far they go with 60,000? By the time you break it, you're going to have, let's say, 50,000. How far you go? To Moscow? And they go in, and then the Russians go behind you and close it. What are you going to do? You know, like you throw a stone, a rock in the water. Initially, it goes, disperses the water to the sides. It goes in, and as it advances, the water comes back. And what does it do? Surrounds you. With 60,000, you have anything in the back, like 300,000, to keep coming with these guys. Therefore, to keep the sides covered, or you don't have it, just dead. You're gonna go over there. Everything is gonna collapse on you. But anyway, it seems like the Russians did not put too much effort, and I know what I'm talking about. Did not put too much effort into the 300,000 people and 200,000 people. When they have a potential of 30 million people, they could be, mobilized potentially. But you fight with what? 500,000 at most? Bring 300, bring 3 million and you end up in Atlantic Ocean in Portugal on the beach. But anyway, we'll see. But the doubts are there. We'll see what the Ukrainians are going to do, because the Ukrainians call the Americans all the time. And they give them Milley and Austin. Hey, this is what happened. Zaluzny. What the hell? He reports, yes, sir, let me tell you what happened. What do you think we should do? And we should do that? No? Okay. Oh, that's stupid. My bad. I think that's the way the conversation goes. Even though I have nothing against Zaluzny. He didn't say any bullshit yet. He didn't do anything that drew my attention to, hey, what the hell are you talking about, my man? But everybody else over there, Ignat, Podolyak, ignore the four guys over there, the Hora, ignore those guys, the four little pigs, the four little pigs. Ignore those guys. They all said something stupid. Some more, some less, some all the time. If you can believe that. Zaluzny, nothing yet. He didn't say anything stupid so far. Nothing. And it's been a year since we heard about him, because he was not allowed to come and gain popularity, because the big boss's popularity was going down and this guy's going up, and the military can do stuff because they got pop. This guy doesn't have anything, not even balls. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.